Xposure with dynamic Jen and Sammy Jay.
I've been really excited about this interview because I've been listening to you guys. I was trying to think now, probably about 10 years? I'm trying to work out how long you've been in the game.
Trying to show man's age.
Oh, no, I'm showing my age too. I won't know 10-year-old listen to you, do you know what I mean? So, yeah. I'm showing my age as well, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I've been doing this a long time, man. I've been doing this since like I was 16 and stuff, man. And like I come into the game kind of so young that I was part of the whole old generation, but because I was such a youth, it's kind of like I've caught up. The game's kind of caught up with me, and like certain people that was like on the scene at the same time as me, they're a little bit older than me or whatever. But yeah, man, I was fortunate enough to be on this thing from early. And I mean, a lot of people think I kind of stopped and went back from the UK scene, but what happened was that I got involved with this whole Persian hip hop thing, and like doing touring, just going bare different countries.
Is that where you're
shows.
from?
I'm from Iran, yeah.
Okay.
And then like just done some collaborations, and that whole scene just popped up. It's mad international. Like we're doing shows in Hollywood, like sold out shows and all that.
Wow.
And like now I'm kind of trying to like come back on this UK thing and that. So it's not like I was not active in that. I mean, yeah, man, people just got YouTube and all that. And like,
do you think the UK scene's hard to get back into right now?
I think it's changed. Certain things for the better, certain things for the worse. I think it's there's more platforms. It's a lot more like it's what people are actually listening to on road. But with that, they lost a lot of the history of the scene. Like this thing didn't just crop up overnight. There's people that was working on this thing a long time, but at the same time, it's kind of like I hate it when I see old artists or people that was out before. They kind of sound bitter about what's going on. And like, see me when I turn on like Never Mind the Buzzcocks and I see Tiny Tempo presenting it, not a guest, he's presenting it. That's a good look. Because when there's all these like little youths from my ends and they want to rap and they want to do this MCing thing, and like they're seeing guys like Coke getting signed to Rock Nation, yeah? Like back in the days, the most you could hope for was like a write-up in the back of the hip-hop review section. So, I mean, it's a positive thing. It's a positive thing.
So, tell me all about this return of the real that I'm hearing about. Now, you put me right on it. It's a way of life. Not just a saying, it's a way of life.
No, but for real.
How do we live it? Tell us about it.
This is the thing, yeah. It's like, it's not like some gimmicky kind of thing, and it's not going to be like a way to like sell t-shirts, or like it's not the name of a tune or anything.
Are they going to be t-shirts?
There probably will be t-shirts. There probably will be a tune.
Can I have one?
Yeah, no doubt. But the thing is, yeah, it's like, it's just like a phrase that I'm throwing around, and it's kind of weird because I believe in this thing called synchronicity, and it's like coincidences don't happen, everything happens for a reason, yeah? And it's like, even like what you was playing earlier, you was playing that ACAT tune,
yeah.
And that's kind of like what I'm talking about. Now the UK scene's come to the point where people before, it was about there was no platform. So there might have been people doing their thing for a long time and making good quality music, but there was no way for it to get to the masses, unless you was really deep into the scene. But now people are hearing it and it's all getting out. And I think people, the listeners, they're becoming more like educated as to what good music is, and they don't just want to hear that just anything anymore. They want to hear like real good music.
I mean, with all the kind of success that UK artists are having, it's definitely a good thing. But do you ever think that a little kid that's never heard hip hop before might turn on, you know,
it happens to me all
Top
the
of
time.
the Pops and see certain things and think it's hip hop when it's kind of
No, see,
not?
this is the thing,
you know what I mean?
like, it happens all the time, even with some of these youngers that I work with. I try to work with some of these young MCs, and like when I talk to them about like, I don't know, Kalashnikov, they ain't heard Kalashnikov, and you can't really blame them because they're 15. Do you know what I mean? And you can't really blame them for being born when they was born. But the thing is, like I was saying earlier, it's kind of like a thing where, like you're saying, say for example, the greatest example of it is not being shown. Yeah, and people think that's what UK like rap is, when it's not. It's a lot deeper than that. So it's kind of like it's a two-sided blade, isn't it? It's good that it's getting all the exposure, but with that, it comes this whole thing where a lot of people are getting through. They ain't really about anything. It's just more about marketing. It's more about image, and everyone's just on this bandwagon thing now. 1, 2. Yo, gonna talk to the youths. Reveal, add me up on the Twitter. Reveal Poison. Yeah. About to talk to the youths. Listen, yo.
Youths were born as pure seeds. All they fed off made them grow twisted like deformed trees. The ghetto rooted them in rotten ways, and now they won't leave. Living fast, no knowledge of the past. How can they proceed? All they wanna do is make sales and spend all the peas. The same cells that knock them off course like stormy seas. There's no love, just allegiances formed awkwardly. Youngers and older, sergeants and soldiers, leaders and orderlies. Streets are all disease, seekers treat it like it's all a dream. Always talk of change, but it's all talk and talk is cheap. What have you done to make actual changes? I help shape my hood like council estate bricks. I show by example, I stay awake, performed live. They don't change their way, then these youngers could all die. Tell them attend to business like they part of a conference. Trying to help them escape like they're crazed the Charlie Bronson. So sit back, look at this that we're living in. Everybody's giving in to this ignorant sinning thing. Nowadays it's different, the youths have lost their innocence. Roam the road like wolf packs, feasting off victims' ligaments. Survival of the fittest when you're from the hood. You develop a feral nature in the wild like Romulus. Not too many options that are good. Still we strive for the best in life, stay focused on what we should. Certain people see the truth but they don't handle it properly like the media. Try promote gangs as a novelty, showing guns on DVDs. These wankers are probably high off their own supply, and I'd guess that they're shot in B. Ghetto fabulous, but where's the glamour in poverty? Popular terminology got us in lock and key. They feed us with the lies that they want us to believe, so we remain in the places where they want us to be. Certain people say they'll achieve dreams, say there's no stopping them, but never stop to think whose dreams they're following. They believe the hype, didn't read between the lines, believe the lies. Now the media leads their lives, cause it's something that government schemes will never achieve. True change comes from within, you better believe that. Tougher policing is not the answer, more Xposure is not the answer, new soccer unit is not the answer. Look, these youths won't get a chance to have a stab of life without being made a martyr. We're all trying to live life under the sky, wondering why, no lie, were we born just to die? And every tear that a mother cries, it's like another brother dies. Funeral suits and lullabies, we're all trying to live life under the sky, wondering why, no lie, were we born just to die? And every tear that a mother cries, it's like another brother dies. Funeral suits and lullabies, I rep UK from the lingo to dress code, speaking real tones like jingles on cell phones. No funny accidents, rapping the same voice me and my mother chat with. See my share of drama but never been into acting. Be careful who you interact with, cause snakes will shake your right hand but use their left hand to stab your back with. Everything I spit I have lived. You click a like amateur actors with bad scripts. Remind me of Michael holding his baby out the window and waving, cause you failed to appreciate the gravity of the situation. Never been one for sitting and waiting if you live in the slum but get paid. This is something you can relate with, so blood, don't ever get it twisted or mistaken, cause certain man are living all them lyrics that you're faking. Quick to leave you crippled on the pavement for that you was claiming. It's too late for complaining, you think it's a joke. Innocent children's blood is spilling on road, and them trigger happy killers will cripple your little bro. Stop thinking you can't relate cause you sitting at home. I've seen situations change with a ring on the phone. Will you think it's a joke if it's a victim that you know ain't trying to scare you, just prepare you cause it's chilling on road. For lost ones who lost someone, I spit 1,000,000 poems and promise to keep it real cause I don't think it's a joke, yo.